Am I the asshole for asking my wife to ask me to do chores around the house instead of automatically doing them?
Yeah. Yes. Grow up.
I will fully admit that I am bad at taking initiative as far as chores go.
Grow up.
My first tasks that come to mind are cooking, bills, grocery shopping, etc. I don't automatically go vacuuming, laundry, or general cleaning.
Grow up.
I am asking that she just has to ask me to do them, and I will get them done.
Grow
or
up.
at least start them, and I will get them.
Start them.
Oh, wait. Start them before she gets home from work. Oh, so he's saying that as long as she were to ask him, he would at least start them before she's home.
Grow up.
She works farther away from home, so I am usually home first.
You should be doing your chores in that time frame. Yeah.
This is something that we have talked about before, and I always ask her to just ask me to do them, and I will try to take more initiative to get them done. She got really upset that she has to ask me to do them. So am I the asshole?
Yeah. Yup. Grow the F up.
The solution to this is absolutely shocking because it's so obvious and simple. And it's like, as an adult human who is mature enough seemingly to get married, the fact that you cannot think, make a list.
He has never thought, other than grocery shopping and bills, I need to fold my laundry or I need to vacuum my bedroom. Did your mother always do that for you?
I feel like it's like this subconscious thing where this is just my speculation, I could be wrong, but I almost feel like he is seeing chores as if like he should be getting like a trophy.
Yes.
Or he's doing this extra thing.
He needs to be needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he does these things, it's like, oh my God, thank you so much for doing them. And it's like, if he were to just do them and not say anything, and she didn't go out of her way to be like, thank you so much for sweeping the crumbs that you left on the kitchen floor, he would feel like sweeping the crumbs would be pointless. Like, he needs the validation from her, and he needs her to know that he's doing it and acknowledge that he's doing it and acknowledge like how thankful she is that he's doing it. That's my speculation on this. Because if you were a mature adult who understood that it is part of life and living in a home,
which you are not,
right, that you need to do chores, you would simply make a list of chores that need to be done every week or every day. And every day you would look at the list. Set an alarm on your phone. If it's simply like you forget to do certain things, like that's fine. Everyone can be forgetful. Set an alarm on your phone. Chore time.
You know what this guy
5
needs?
to 6.
What this guy needs is one of those calendars that like you have in the first grade classroom where everyone's assigned something. Like this week you're the line leader, I'm the vacuumer, that person wipes down the desks, and that person helps the teacher grade papers. This week my husband is going to vacuum the living room, fold the laundry, and sweep the kitchen floor. Next week he's going to go grocery shopping. And you know what he gets to do after that? Wipe off the whiteboard calendar and change it up for next month. That's what this little child needs, because that's what you are, a child. I'm speechless that you know what? No, I'm not. I'm not speechless that there are adult men like this, because I work in healthcare and I see it all the time. I see people come in with their wives, or adults come in with their mothers because they can't do it on their own because they're men and they're babied by their mothers. I am not shocked, but grow up. Grow up.
It is quite shocking.
No, it's not. It's not shocking. It happens all the time.
I guess it's just shocking when I feel that we're surrounded by normal people.
You would be shocked at how many people in your life
are
this and you don't know it.
When I say normal, I mean my parents. Our parents. Our parents did not act like this.
No.
Our parents did their equal shares.
Wait, you know what I saw? You know what I saw today on the Instagram Reels? I saw a video and it said, it was a girl, and it was like, why are your expectations in men so high? And it was like, because I grew up with a dad like this. Wake up and he's already shoveling the snow off the porch. Cleaning up the kitchen because my mom cooked dinner. Getting up to let the mom have the TV when it's like almost bedtime. And I was like, if this is the expectation, where did we go wrong in society? Because our dad has always done those things. I would expect nothing less from the person that I end up with. That's not the standard, honey. That's just what happens below the standard line. That's just what falls into the bucket of standards.
That's just like
not
baseline.
the standard.
Yeah, baseline is just like being an adult and chipping in around the house. It's like the same.
I'm not going to marry someone who has to be told what day of the week they have to vacuum and fold their underwear.
Yeah.
That's what I can tell you.
It's like that same dynamic of when a dad takes care of his kid or like holds a kid in a grocery store and people go up to them. And this still happens. Like I listen to podcasts where they say it happens, where girls watch their husband. They love their husband dearly, but he's not doing anything extra. He's not doing anything out of the norm. But people will go up to men that are just being normal dads or what should be just a standard dad and be like, you are so amazing.
No.
Like you're such an amazing dad. And
no, you're
yeah,
not.
you are. Like you're great, but that's the baseline. That should be.
That is one standard that I am so grateful that my dad always drilled into us. Our dad could never stand when he heard a dad or a mom say something along the lines of, the dad is babysitting tonight.
Yeah.
Our dad could not stand that. He was like, you chose to have that kid. That is your kid. You are not babysitting your own kid.
You're
you
parenting.
are parenting.
You're parenting.
And I am so glad my dad set that standard, because if I ever have a kid and the dad thinks he's not going to step up and be a dad, he thinks he's just going to be a biological father, goodbye. I will see you in court and I will take your money for a babysitter. Okay? You need to be a dad. You need to be a husband. You need to grow the frick up, vacuum the floor, fold your own undies. Okay? Fold your little whitey tighties. Your wife doesn't have to tell you to do it.
I agree. It pisses me off when men are glorified for being like the most amazing dad in the world. Whereas if a mom did all of that stuff, it's like the bare minimum.
The bare minimum.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like, this makes me mad and I don't even have kids. I'm like, I just feel so bad for the moms that have to do all this stuff. And then the one time the dad like offers to hold the kid, everyone's like, you're such an amazing dad. Oh my God, he's so lucky to have you. Please. Please.
Yeah. Nope. If I'm ever with a man who tries to tell me what I need to do more of to be a mom or a housewife or whatever the frick isn't getting done and he's not stepping up to the plate, I can tell you, I know just how fast I'm walking away. And I don't run, okay? I can't run, but I can walk fast. And my friends know that.
It's absurd in this story where this man literally thought that he's self-aware enough to recognize the problem. He's like, I need to be asked to do chores. I don't want to just do them. Okay, that's a problem in itself. That means you're immature. And I stand by what my first thought was, my speculation that he just needs validation and that's what it's about. But it's shocking that he's self-aware enough to see the entire problem. And instead of being like, well, what's a solution other than my wife asking me? Because that's just a little bit silly. That's a little bit unrealistic. We're in a partnership. We're in an equal marriage. He didn't try to think of a solution that is literally, you have an iPhone. I know you do. Or a smartphone, a Google Pixel. You're on Reddit. I know for a fact you have a smartphone. Make a list on the notes app and set a timer. You don't have to go to Reddit. You don't have to turn to the internet. You don't have to write all these paragraphs. Am I the asshole for what? Blah, blah, blah. Please.
I think what this man needs, I don't hate to be dramatic. I am dramatic. But what literally, not to jump the gun, what this man needs is a therapist to tell him you are self-aware enough to recognize the problem, but too immature to act on it.
Yeah.
You need to act on it. He literally needs a doctor, therapist,
a doctor,
someone with some sort of advanced degree to tell him, this ain't it, buddy. Do it yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he needs his mom to tell him. Because clearly someone else has done something for him his entire life.
Yeah.
All right, read the next one.
Case closed.